All right, you guys. So salute everybody for tapping on in. TTV Network, like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all y'all for joining us. And I want to talk about this, and that is the situation with these goddamn emails now. Apparently, according to reports, uh, there are 18,000 Epstein emails that have revealed secret conversations, and in these conversations, there were emails that exposed one Ghislaine Maxwell. Now, Ghislaine Maxwell, who has, for some reason, been sent to a lighter, less secure facility after giving testimony to the DOJ, Donald Trump's DOJ. Uh, she basically was caught in these emails lying. I'll repeat myself again. She basically was caught in these emails preparing lies to tell, uh, about the situation with Epstein and her involvement and this, that, and the third. And I want y'all to hear this because they talked about this. And it's funny to me that now all this stuff is coming out, but it's being overshadowed because this is not the biggest news story that's going on right now. But we're going to talk about it. Let's get into it.
In the Epstein saga, today the UK fired its ambassador to the United States, Peter Mandelson. First, his name popped up in that Epstein birthday book that was released this week, which includes a note apparently from Mandelson describing Epstein as, quote, my best pal, unquote. Then there was more, much more. Mandelson's name came up over and over in a collection of Epstein emails published today by Bloomberg. Let's bring in Jason Leopold, a senior investigative reporter at Bloomberg who helped publish this report today. Thanks for joining us, Jason. Give us a sense of the type of emails that mentioned former Ambassador Mandelson.
Sure. Thanks for having me on, Jake. So these emails, there's about 100 of them between Mandelson and Epstein, and it covers a 5-year span between 2005 and 2010. Importantly, however, there are maybe about 80 or so that span the 2 years in which Jeffrey Epstein was charged with sex crimes in Florida, and following through 2008 when he was trying to fight back against the federal investigation.
Mandelson,
and within those emails,
keep going.
Yeah. Within those emails, you see, you read Mandelson, supporting Epstein to the point where he brings up using the art of war, Sun Tzu's art of war, as a tactic, to way to fight back against these allegations. There's another email just a day before Epstein reported to prison in 2008, in which he said that this is something that just couldn't happen in Britain. It was essentially a grave injustice what was happening to Epstein.
That's true. It didn't happen in Britain. Prince Andrew obviously was named in this scandal. Mandelson told the British tabloid The Sun that he found his words, quote, very embarrassing. He said he regretted falling for Epstein's lies. Did you find it notable that Mandelson's not denying that he wrote these emails?
Yeah, I do find that notable. But the emails speak for itself. And for your listeners out there, we have a separate story that our brilliant team of data reporters and engineers put up just to explain how we vetted these emails. So it was very clear that it would be hard to essentially deny what we were presenting here. And as I mentioned, there's a trove, but in the ones that we reported on, you really get to see how that relationship between Epstein and Mandelson was going, and how it was very close to the point where Mandelson was trying to help him, trying to help him beat back these charges, the federal investigation, and essentially going to work for him, lobbying to some extent, or at least that's what Epstein asked him to do to assist him.
You also note in the emails that you obtained that Epstein and his ex-girlfriend, Ghislaine Maxwell, who's in prison right now, exchanged emails about trying to discredit the women who raised allegations against them. Tell us more about that.
Sure. So this is another story that we published this morning, and this is based on 650 emails that Ghislaine Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein exchanged, and it really gets to you get to see how close their partnership was, and within those emails there are discussions that's taking place in which Maxwell you get the sense that the heat is turning up on Maxwell, and she is discussing with Epstein how they can discredit ultimately Virginia Giuffre, and she asked
how they can discredit Virginia Giuffre, who mysteriously lost her life not too long ago, before all this stuff immediately blew up in the media. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But now all of a sudden her word is gold, Ghislaine Maxwell, and she gets transferred to a new facility. Her team is very thankful to Donald Trump and all this other stuff. Man, it's garbage, bro. It's hogwash. You understand what I'm saying? So now we know for a fact that they have email documentation that Ghislaine Maxwell was conspiring to lie because they had to deal with the situation with Virginia Giuffre. And now all of a sudden, Virginia Giuffre, she pops up unalive a few months ago before all this stuff explodes in the media. Make it make sense. But now all of a sudden, Ghislaine Maxwell's word is supposed to be bond. Bro, these people are disgusting, man. If y'all don't see it, man, I don't know what else I can tell y'all, bro. But it's clear to me, man. And then they're going to tell you that the girl passed away due to, she unalived herself, Virginia Giuffre. I don't believe that for a second. I think that is full-ish hogwash is what I think. I think it's 1,000% hogwash. And I think it's BS. And I really mean that. People are disgusting and disgraceful, man. And I just can't get down with the play. And I'll be happy when all these bums get exposed, man. I tell you, man, it's a disgusting world that we live in, bro. You understand? And you guys got to just pay attention to all the stuff that's going on, man. It really is disgraceful, bro. You know? To see, the fear people have of the truth coming out about certain situations, man, it's bothersome, man. It really is bothersome. If it doesn't bother you, then to me, something is wrong with you. To me, something wrong with you if it don't bother you. Because it should. It should. And I mean that. It should bother you. It bothers me to see the things that I saw. But most definitely, you guys, I want to know how y'all feel on this. I'm talking about everybody. I want to know how everybody feels on this. And, we definitely going to keep talking about this stuff. But that shit's, like I said, man, it makes me feel a way, bro. I feel a real way thinking about the world-class scum that they have. Walking around this earth. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. Like, share, subscribe, man. Hey, I really appreciate you guys for supporting the channel, supporting the network. Like, share, and subscribe once again. There are links. Get the free membership on our website. That way you guys won't miss any of our news update stories or videos. They're all on the website, ticketvmedia.com. You go over there. You can go right to the members part. and become a free member. That way you guys will get all the updates. Also, Straight Drop Weight Loss Formula. Make sure y'all go tap in and copy some of that, as well as subscribing to our podcast show. Link will be pinned at the top of the chat down there below. And also, we just appreciate all y'all who support the channel. Cash App, PayPal.